What's up, guys? Kareen Mills here. It is Motherhustlin Monday. What is going on? It's almost 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I have my days where I just don't feel like doing a live, but today is that day that when you don't feel like doing it, it's when you actually have to do it. So I've been such a busy person today. I feel like I don't have, if I take 5 minutes of my time to do the Motherhustlin Monday, I feel like I'm going to take way too much time from my busy day. But if there's anything that I learned is that you do it whether you like it or not to stay consistent. You do it whether you feel like it or not to stay consistent. And there are a lot of moms and women that really ask me, Kareen, how do you do everything that you do? And I think, usually the simple answer to the question, which is not most of the time is what you want to hear, is that I just do it, right? And I don't know, whether I feel like it or not, I just go ahead and do it. And today, I honestly did not feel like doing this live today, but I hold myself to, accountable for the things that I commit. And commitment is such a funny thing because sometimes you just don't want to do it, and it's okay to not do it, but you fall back behind if you don't. So the other piece I want to talk about too here is that there's a lot of people that are super judgmental on what you should be, what should your political background or party is, just because. So there's two kinds of people that I want to talk about. One is that just because I am a woman of color, some people assume that I should be a Democrat, right? And then there's people that knows me a lot that I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a mother hustler, and I'm a small business owner, and that I should also be a Republican because of what the Republicans believe. I keep my political values and political views to myself privately. It's something that I consciously have chosen not to broadcast it. I keep it to myself. And I think the most important thing for all of us to agree on is that we must believe in something, because there are people that sway left and right. I think you just have to believe in something, and you have to stand up for what you believe in. And I believe in supporting women and supporting human and be a good human and have integrity and do what's right. I believe in it. And I also believe in teaching that to my children. And so, I have friends that are Democrats. I have friends that are Republicans. And guys, we just have to believe in something that we believe in. We don't have to convince others and quarrel over these things and divide because apparently someone else didn't agree with you. Just because you believe in specific things doesn't necessarily mean that you should get mad about some people that are not believing in whatever you believe, right? I witnessed something so horrific where someone messaged me privately, or it wasn't actually for me. It was for a person that she had attacked politically, because this person had a lot of posts about political stuff, and he happened to be part of a networking group that I lead and that I founded. And I feel like there's really the right way of doing it, and having a dialogue over these things is a lot better, and reaching out properly and appropriately to people and say, hey, I happen to disagree with you. Hey, Tammy, I'm going to say hello to everybody. I happen to disagree with you why don't we grab coffee and why don't we talk about it? Just because you believe, just because you're a Democrat or a Republican and you come across someone that's, really loud about their political views on Facebook, that it gives you that authority or permission to attack that person just because you believe in something different. Like, it's literally bullying amongst adults. Just because the other person does not believe the belief that you have doesn't mean it gives you permission to attack that person or bully that person. I feel like that is such a wrong way to approach this whole environment that we're in. And I think that we can do so much better as humans, and it's okay to disagree with someone, but you don't have to attack people, guys. We have to really have a dialogue over these things. We don't have to attack each other on social media. It's almost like a contest of, just because you don't believe in what I believe, just because you're not a Democrat and just because you're not a Republican, I'm just gonna go ahead and attack you. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was okay. It doesn't even matter whether you're a D or an R. It doesn't matter. Just be a good human, have integrity, do the right thing. Don't attack people, right? And if you see someone posting something that is distasteful for you and you're like, whoa, that is just offensive to me, don't attack them publicly. Be the bigger person. Private message them and say, hey, I saw this post that you posted. I happen to disagree with you. Do you mind if we have coffee? Or do you mind if we even have a conversation about it? Because I want to understand where you're coming from. Guys, we just want to be heard. And I think with social media being such an excuse for people anymore, to not have that connection with people has become out of control. And, I post a lot of positive, inspirational, I post a lot about my business. I'll be the first one to admit that. But we all do what we do in our house. Like, your social media timeline is like your house. And I learned this from one of my Motherhustler Podcast guests, that you allow whatever you want in your house, you allow it to be posted there, and whatever you don't allow, then you don't allow it there. Like, simple. And I think it provokes a lot of people when you do these things. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to be strong and bold, right? But I think it's such a lame flipping. I was going to say the F word, but my son is right here. It's such a freaking lame excuse anymore, because all these empowerment, all these be bold, dare to do whatever it is that you need to dare to do, right? But it's a lame excuse to bully people because they don't believe in the same political values and political views as you do. Let's stop it already. That's all I gotta say. And if you guys have any other comments, even after this live, I would love to engage with you. If there's anything I said that either offended you or disagree with me, I would love to hear from you privately, and we can have a dialogue about it. But let's become the change we hope to see, because social media has become a tool to bully other people publicly, has become a tool to, it's just really a lame tool. I mean, use it for positivity, not for bullying others. And, as adults, we try to always show, to be a good example, and we're all about this no bullying stuff, but then we do it ourselves. Like, what kind of example are we showing to others, even other adults, not just your children, not just anybody else, but to other adults? If you don't believe in bullying, why do you bully other adults? Like, just because it's not a child doesn't mean it's not bullying, right? It feels like we're only fighting bullying for children. let's fight for bullying, period, and a story, right? So be sure to comment here. I'm going to say hello to everybody and go get my other son from school. Hey, Ron. Crystal, what's up, girl? How's that baby? I've got Edward. Amber Jane, what's up, girl? See you next week. We're having coffee. She says, this is true. I block stuff that I don't like so I don't have to see. Exactly. It's your house, girl. If you don't want anybody in your house that's doing nasty stuff, don't let them in your social media. Gilbert, I want to do coffee with you in my group. Okay, mommy. Mother Hustler, Gilbert. Get it straight, brother. Christopher, Michelle. What's up, Michelle? Hello, beautiful. Yes, so very true. Just chat about different views. Exactly. Connection. It's all about connection. Clifton, Gilbert, Daryl, Amber, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Your girls are growing up just like my kids. Gosh darn it. They grow up so darn fast. Kelly says some people just vote, complain, and do nothing. Instead, they should follow their beliefs, build a tribe with the same beliefs, and work together making... Exactly. Like, practice voting. That's what Edward said. Just practice voting, right? Exercise voting. Exercise your right to vote. Don't try to convince others. Like, I quit convincing people, man. It's too much work. They can believe whatever they want. Brooke, Alyssa, Michelle, Sione, congrats on the baby, girl. Sarah, Gilbert, Tammy. Tammy says, my dad told me religion and politics should be left out of the conversation. I don't agree with that 100%. I think on like social media, it just kind of get out of control and everybody just like boom, 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 boom. It's such a waste of time. Have a conversation about it as like big girls do, like big boys do, like talk about it face to face or, you know, handle it. Handle your biz. Don't like do it on social media. Janelle, hello. Matt, Barbara. Hey, Barb. Eddie, Edward, Eddie, Charles, Leonard. Hey, Leonard. I think I'm going to be interviewing Karate Hottie on my podcast soon. She said yes. We'll see where it goes. Charles, Dawn, Lani. All right, guys, I got to go. For all of you that just got here or missed some of the points that I was trying to come across, make sure you watch the replay, #replay in the comment when you do. Love you all so much. I just love humans. Keep giving, keep loving, or no, keep giving, keep serving, and never ever stop loving. Peace.